You are now tuned in to the latest and the greatest. Tpwaythegiants. It's your guy who was never lying. Sometimes defiant. See, I know and understand that you could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me. Let's go, let's go. V545. You know, it's a way of life, it's a lifestyle. It means we don't just talk like a giant, but we walk like a giant. You know, it's facts over feelings over here. This is where all the New York Giant soldiers congregate and have real conversations. Now let me make it clear. Viewer discretion is advised. The thoughts and opinions are not the thoughts and opinions of the New York Giants. Now before we kick this thing off, I need each and every one of you to make sure that you like this stream. And if you're new to this experience, especially if you are a New York Giant soldier, you gotta subscribe. 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 Come on, man. Now, grab your favorite snack. Grab your favorite drink. And if you smoke, we'll go ahead and smoke something from it. And we about to kick this thing off. One more major announcement that I cannot afford to let you sleep is that if you visit the description of this video, then go ahead and do yourself a favor and cop some merch. Official like a referee's whistle. That's how we give it up. Now without further ado, I said without further ado, let's get this shit started. Yo, peace and blessings to everyone in the chat, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your guy who was never lying, sometimes defiant, Tpwaythegiant, man. Of course, y'all already know. Unfortunately, I don't say this proudly, but we have the toilet bowl. We have the toilet bowl this week, but in a way, it is interesting and I would say important, an important week, man. So what I did was at the very last minute, I reached out to one of the dopest Las Vegas Raider content creators, and I invited him to just chop it up with us, man. Somebody who could, talk Raider football a lot better than what we know. And we could, kind of get an understanding of a few things. So without further ado, man, I want to introduce my guy Rundown from the Raider Rundown, man. How are you feeling? Let's go. Let's do it.
Man, what's happening with you, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Happy to be here on this side of the coast, man. Like we was talking about, man. Happy to chop it up. I know, like you said, it was last minute, but
yeah,
definitely, man. It's always good to talk ball, man. And shit, I was over there arguing with people on Twitter already about this, so might as well come on YouTube and start talking about it, man.
I already know how it go, and you know what? I'm gonna get through these comments real quick, and then I wanna get to the nitty gritty, man. I'm gonna just rip the Band-Aid off. And we'll get to what the people want to talk about. Balling on another level, got the toilet. Yeah.
It's definitely that.
Yeah, it's the toilet bowl. It's the toilet bowl. And I do want to say this too. Like, not that I want to sound like a good loser, but the toilet bowl, that's a term that's used often.
Yeah.
Like, everyone uses the toilet bowl, but nah, this is the official.
This is officially it, for sure. I can't lie. You can't lie about that.
This is the official. Wayne Wavy in the building says, "Let's tank it up, baby. We need this haul." It's
Hey,
weird, man. It's
I
weird. It's like we want to be the better loser.
That's we'll talk about it. I know we're gonna talk about
it. I see y'all.
Man, my dog, man. What up, Jack? What up with you?
Jack in the building, man. New York Giants salute. Saying what up to Raider Nation. My guy Clinton, I see you. Wayne Wavy says next year's our breakout year. Get the first pick, trade, and we set for the future. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about it. Yeah. Life at full speed. I see you. Four of a kind. I also see you. My man Nick says,
yes,
just tank, baby.
Just tank, baby.
All right, let's chop it up a little bit, man. And I want to get straight to this, man.
My dog 805 chat too, man. Appreciate you for tapping in, family.
Yes, sir. So I know this was a conversation piece, man, that's going on in Giants world, and I know that Giant fans and Raider fans, they kind of getting at it right now. And Giant fans is a little pissed off. And not me. I'm not gonna I'll say my perspective, but I'm gonna speak for Giant Nation real quick. Giant Nation is a little pissed off because what I do agree with them with is I don't think I've ever seen such a clear indication that a team is set to tank. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. I mean, it just popped out of woodworks for Giant Nation. You could speak to this and you could kind of, tell us, how you feel about this whole thing. But you have Max Crosby, who was out, Brock Bowers, who was also out, and it is like in Giants world, it's like, okay, NFL, y'all don't see this?
Right.
Y'all don't see what's going on?
Right.
Now, me personally, I'm like, well, listen, if they playing chess, let's combat that and play chess on our own. That's how I feel.
Okay.
But, I mean, maybe you could kind of, give us how it's going on that Raider side of things and how y'all think about this whole thing.
From our perspective, we live in lovely. Really, we as a fan base, we sitting in here wondering, like, why you mad at us, bro? Everybody, all 31 other teams done did this before, all right? Now when we finally sit here, it's like, all right, the season's over, bro. Now everybody's like, oh, investigate them. Real talk, I mean, okay, so the Brock Bowers thing, that's pure shut him down, dog. There's no need for him to be playing no more. You know what I mean? Like, there really is no need. He's our best player as of right now, if it's not Max Crosby. So it's like, you gotta get him up out of there. He's kind of had a nagging little knee thing too since week 2. So it's like they're probably like trying to keep him healthy. Now with Max, I know a lot of people made a whole big thing about this yesterday, but he legit has a knee injury. Like a lot of Giants fans was like, oh, that's bullshit what we heard today. If you go back in like week 3, I forgot, and probably, some of my Raider people could help me, but there was a week that we played where Max Crosby's knee got cut to shreds, bro, by somebody. And it looked dirty. The way it looked, you know what I mean? He folded weird. And since then, he hasn't practiced a full week since that. And I think it was against KC. He did that. So, like, they actually folded his knee. So, and the type of dude he is, bro, like, he plays 99% of the snaps. You're not finna tell him he can't play, even though his knee is still messed up. Like, he the type of dude you got to save from himself, pretty much.
Right.
And then you see, he has to have that knee surgery, coming off of it. Like, he actually has to have knee surgery because his knee is actually that bad. So, we saving him from himself pretty much right there because he won't go out if need be.
So we look, I believe you. I believe that there was an injury there. I believe that, that's a real thing.
Now, could he play? Yes, he probably could play. I'll be honest with you. Like, he probably could play, but like, for the season, he's been at like 85%. So, like, right now, they've been like, all right, bro, you got 85. Just get him up out of here, bro. Let's get you to 100 for next year. We only got 2 goddamn wins, bro.
This is what really I feel like for me, I would say stuck out for Giant fans is listening to Max say this prior to shutting down.
On the line?
Yeah, I don't give a about the pay. Like, to be honest, I don't play for that. That's not my job. My job is to be the best defensive end in the world, and that's what I focus on every day. And being a great leader, and being an influence, and being being that guy on a consistent basis for my team. So, yeah, that's their job. That's, the front office, the coaches, that they do that. But that's got nothing to do with me. I've learned that lesson in the past. I'm not trying to. You can't control everything, and that's not my job description. My job is to be the best in the world at what I do, and that's
one.
So
I be different from most of my Raider people, man, from most of my Raider family, because I hear that.
Talk about it.
The first thing that I thought of when I heard that, do y'all be cussing on the show?
Oh hell yeah, yeah,
okay.
we roll.
Just make sure.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
before I even heard that, when I heard, I said, "Who in the fuck even asked that question? Why would you even ask him the question, bro? Like, what else is he gonna say? Like, yeah, I want the number one pick. Like, no, bro, he's not gonna say that. He's gonna say, I don't care, which he did. I'm gonna play, which is that. So, like, when the organization do keep him out, you can't look and be like, well, Max Crosby said he wanted to tank. No.
Right.
It's on record, but he said he wanted to play. This is an organization thing. So either way, I was mad at the question asked. I was like, bro, like, stop asking the fucking players that. Like, that's so stupid, bro. They're not gonna answer.
The beat writers know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They knew, and they asked the right person.
Now I tell you what, when Mac's sitting at home, and the quarterback is on the board and we pick him, you ain't gonna hear a peep. I guarantee you ain't gonna hear no peep. It's over.
That's a fact, and we had a little bit of that ourselves because this guy who y'all familiar with, and
my God,
he put out on Twitter, Jermaine Illuminor. He let me see, I think he puts it out, and everyone knows Jermaine Illuminor's attitude is just like, he wants to go out there and he wants to give it his best, and we believe him. So it to me, it's kind of the game of chess and tanking right now. I think that's clear cut, and I think that's obvious. But the thing is, I feel like y'all are winning in that aspect. I mean, when you look at what we've done so far as roster moves, and I see people in the chat also speaking to this a little bit.
Because now all of a sudden Theo Johnson got the And I ask you something real quick, real quick. Because this is my thing with y'all, right? We're Giants fans. Now all of a sudden we get into this tanking war, right? Like, I get it. I understand y'all want to haul. But it's like, bro, y'all got a quarterback. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we're tanking because we do not have a quarterback. Like, we legit need an answer. You know what I'm saying? I would think, like, for a team that has a quarterback, you would want to build this man confidence and get him into that winning area more than, like, tanking and having this overall, because then you don't even know what's going on for next year. You don't even know if he's gonna take that lead.
Rundown, man. I can't even express to you how much I've been trying to preach that shit, man. Like, I really do think the number one pick is overrated at times, man.
It doesn't mean anything, bro.
Exactly. Like you said it best. We're not in a search for a quarterback. Now, again, there are people who was out there trying to, get shit shaken as far as getting talking points and getting attention. That's talking about, hey, we should trade for Mendoza. I'm not even entertaining that shit. That's bullshit.
Yeah, because it's like you don't even know until they do it, bro. Like, we just making hypothetical scenarios. And what if, like, you get to the draft day and you're like, nah, I don't like Buddy. You're right. I'll just stay right.
Like, what are we talking? So I'm with you. I don't feel like the number one pick was the biggest priority, and I was saying that really in the back half of the season because we had a tough-ass schedule.
Right. Yeah,
and when we got to the lighter half, which really started when we had the Commanders, I'm like, okay, well, you have more of an excuse to get beat by these better teams. Mm-hmm. But when you playing the teams like the Commanders, all right, well, let's win. Let's put some wins together in the back half of the season. And I'm more focused on that than getting a number one pick. And you have Giant fans that is like, oh, no, let's tank it. And I'm like, nah. And then you also see that the conversation piece is that people are now talking bad on Jackson Dart. All the shit he's done this shit.
I just read a story where now there's the talks of, do you do the little Josh Rosen thing with Jackson Dart? And I'm like, bro, y'all are tanking like we don't need these questions. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, man.
Jackson got to be the de facto guy, and then there you go.
It's crazy to me, man. We have other needs, man, and holes in this team that definitely needs to be addressed. quarterback to me shouldn't even be thought of in a draft room.
Oh,
like,
yeah, no.
I think we have actually one of the better situations in the league because even when you think of a backup, we have Jameis Winston, who in our system has looked pretty good. So, like, let's stop with this quarterback shit. And even if you get the second, third, let's say fourth or fifth, you're still in a good position to do whatever you could do because you're a top 5 pick.
Bro, the 4th pick with a quarterback that you already have, dog, that's lovely. Like, I mean, I don't understand what's wrong with that. You get you a Cardinal Tate or however. I see a lot of people say y'all need a receiver or something. You another one. I wouldn't mind it for y'all. That'd be nice. But either way, it's like shit. Y'all win it.
And I think that's why, this kind of flows into the game aspect of it. But that's why I'm not. It's a win-win either way for me if two things happen.
I get you.
If we lose, it's like, okay, I'm not losing sleep like I once did earlier in the season, right? Because it's what it is. But in the same breath and time, man, there's some guys, because we have a young team, there's some guys that I still want to see, kind of do some things out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I want Jackson Dart to go out there and end on a better note. I don't want him to end the season with because last week wasn't 33 a good week.
Yards
come
and all
on,
that.
Man.
Like, nah, come on, bro.
What? Like that's like us going to the basketball court and you know how it go. You don't leave on a miss.
Now check this out, TP. I will say this because I checked out your page now, right? Your page. I'll tell you what. If a certain quarterback in Cleveland threw for 33 yards in 4 quarters of football, that shit would be a story for a week. All right, but no, Jackson Dart get to slip and do 33, and that's cool. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And I haven't even begun on that conversation there because I really do think that Shador, and this is my opinion, I think that Shador is better than what people could really fathom at this point in time. Some people get it.
I was on the same way with you, especially as a Raiders fan. I was on the same way with you, bro. I was like, we need to get him to back up Geno. He sucks. He sucks. I don't know.
But I want to. Oh, let me charge my computer was about to shut down on me and let I seen that. But I want to know, y'all mind state, man. Like, are you supporting the tank? Is that what you feel like it needs to happen? Like, I want to know from your perspective. Like, where do y'all sit?
Well, I'm gonna keep it brief, bro.
Yeah.
I'm 27 years old, right?
Yeah.
I'm 27. If you can think about Raiders' success over the last 25 years, there has been none. There's none. The last time we've picked a quarterback first round even was Jamarcus, and that was 2007, bro. Like, we have probably like 2 first-round quarterbacks in the history of our organization. It's about that time. I mean, I was saying this, the year of the Jaden draft, I was saying that. But it's about this time for us to finally get a quarterback. You know what I mean? And the only way for us to do that realistically and have your pick of the litter, really, like you do what you want, is if you get that first or second overall. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And then there we go. Like, this is just the position we're in because we need like some hope. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a minute. Like, y'all, what Jackson did for y'all when he first came in, all Raider fans was like, see? Like,
right. You know what
I'm saying? All the ones that want a quarterback, that's what we've been preaching, bro. Like, we don't have all these Band-Aids we get, the Geno Smith, the Jimmy Garoppolo. I've said it since we got rid of Derek. If you're going to get rid of a franchise quarterback, you have to have a plan to replace that guy.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Y'all had that same problem with Eli when Eli left. You know what I'm saying? You got to, if you replace your franchise guy, bro, you got to have the plan immediately. Right. You can't just be in the wind. So that's where we've been at, bro. So at this point, I'm supporting it 100%. It's about that time, bro. We need a quarterback and the only way to attract good head coaches nowadays is if you have a chance to get a quarterback or you already have one. So that's the next breeze. That's the next piece for us.
You talking. So Mendoza's the guy.
I'm a Dante Moore guy, bro.
Okay.
I'm
That's
a
why I
Dante
asked.
Moore
Okay.
Yeah. Personally, that's where I would go.
Okay. Now, Do you think that's where y'all would go? Do you think there's a chance that that's where y'all would go? Because is he leaving? He's leaving this year.
It's not fully, confirmed yet. Nobody knows.
Okay.
Nobody knows. So
Okay.
you hoping? I mean, it might just be Mendoza, and if it's that point, it's like, okay, I'll take it because I know the floor. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I know the floor and I know the ceiling. I know what he can do. So at this
Right.
point, it's like that type of consistency. So be it. But if it's up to me, I really think they might take Dante Moore because this is the thing. Tom don't want no quarterback starting right away. He don't.
Okay.
Regardless of how everybody look at it, he wants our rookie to sit. And Dante timeline is more of a shit. He only gonna be 20 years old by the time he drafted. So it's like you sit down, learn for a year. We get us like a Jacoby Brissett, and then we good to rock like that.
Yeah. I see. Our big issue right now is finding the right head coach.
That's what I was gonna ask. It's like because I thought Kafka. A lot of people used to be talking about Kafka before this little stint right here. Now I'm like, what's going on here, bro? Like, is he an offensive guy? Like, what's his deal?
Kafka, I was actually in support of seeing what Kafka was to do once Brian Dable was fired. Like, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. I was the one saying, like, listen, don't just dismiss Kafka. Like, let's see what he could do. Let's see, how he puts it together. And he's looked terrible as well. And now I'm out on Kafka.
See, he's scared. Yeah, I was like, damn, bro. Like, what's going on here?
Especially after last week versus the Vikings, because see, everyone looks at the stats and they think, oh, Jackson Dart was just complete ass, when really it wasn't like Jackson Dart didn't have his faults in that game, but the bigger story to it was Kafka didn't give him a chance to do anything.
13 attempts, I think, from what I saw. Or something.
Come
on,
man.
What are we gonna do with that, bro?
I couldn't even believe it, but I looked it up, and according to Google, it was true that we ran the ball 14 times in a row. Like,
when you got Tyler Shook in New Orleans throwing 40-something attempts, bro. Like, come on now. Like, you got to give these rookies some burn, some rep.
To me, that was a clear indication that maybe like we're tanking, or just that had to have been the case, or just Kafka just completely lost his marbles, and that to me was the cherry on the top. Like, I can't even think of.
Now, Kafka. I will say this, bro. Like, this probably ain't the first time our fan base is gonna be at each other's throats now, because in the offseason, we probably gonna be battling for coaches too. You know what I mean? You like, you want to come to Vegas, or you want to go mess with Jackson Dart over here in New York? Like, that's there's a lot of question marks still.
Yes, man. Yes. I mean, that's definitely going to be a whole nother talking point for sure, because more importantly than the draft, like, everyone keep talking about this number one pick when it come to us, but we need that guy.
Yeah.
I'm a Morgan Freeman guy, me personally.
Okay.
To me, I look at him in a light of what a young, like, Mike Tomlin was, and I know that's putting a lot on it, but I want a defensive mind, because that's who we are. Like, everyone could talk offense all you want, but I think primarily we are a defensive team. And it's time for us to get back to that. So I want a defensive-minded head coach. And then if we could find an OC that knows how to put it together, then we could, look forward to something.
Interesting. Do you think that's the direction that y'all organization go? You think y'all look defensive, or y'all trying to get somebody for Jackson probably going that trend?
It's tricky. It's tricky because we have pieces on this defense that are so interesting for these coaches.
And that's why I can't wait to talk about the game real quick, because y'all defensive line, bro. Like,
come on,
I love y'all defensive line.
Come on. And then it's like, you look at those pieces and you just think to yourself, man, like, for example, if we would have had somebody like a Brian Flores leading this defense, like, what are we talking about? Like,
we can make that work.
And I do understand that Jackson Dart is a big piece to the puzzle as well. Mm-hmm. So I know that, the front office is definitely going to be, focused and hone in on that, because he has to be coached right, and he's still in that developmental process as well. You know what I mean? Can't forget about that. So I'm not exactly sure how the Giants organization will look at things, but I can say for me, I want the defensive-minded head coach, and then give me just the OC that can do his thing on the offensive side of the ball. Because I just think it trickles down to the whole team. Like the energy that your defense is coming with, the whole team. Because I asked this question the other day. I was like, who has more dogs? The offensive side of the ball or the defensive side of the ball? And for us, it's clear cut the offensive side of the ball. And for me, I don't think that should ever be the case.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I don't think you should ever have more dogs on the offensive side than the defensive side.
Yeah.
And so
set the tone. I'm with you. I'm with you. I definitely, like, when I think of y'all, you know, I definitely think of gritty. You know what I mean? I think of gritty. I don't think of high flying. You know, like, it'd be nice, but it's like, you know what I mean? We win with the grit, and all of a sudden, you know what I mean? We'll pull out some late games. And even thinking about y'all division, that's how it is. You know what I mean? The division is like that.
Exactly. Going into this game, so like I said, I do want to see Jackson Dart kind of play his style of game. I ain't gonna lie, I do. And I know Giant fans are not gonna agree with that. The only thing that a lot of Giant fans can see at this point is embracing the toilet bowl. Like, tank. But I want Jackson Dart to kind of wash some of that funk off that he's had these past couple weeks. I want Wan'Dale Robinson to get close to that. He has 100 yards left to get 1K of the year.
Okay.
Like, I want that for him. I want Abdul Carter to have a week like he's been having these past few weeks. Like that, these are the things that I'm looking forward to. I want Marcus Membo, who we drafted this year, who this is a start for him. Like, I want to see these things happen, and I understand, like, you know, the first pick is right there. Embrace the toilet. I get that. But to me, I just feel like I just don't want to leave this season without seeing, you know, certain things happen that I feel like can carry on to next season. That's me personally, and I get it. It's not a popular thing, but that's how I view it.
Man, bro, see, and that's coming from a person that don't have them pieces, that don't have the quarterback and all that. You want to see you want them to play well. You know what I mean? Like, you want them. I want to see my quarterback that we just drafted in the season with 33 yards in all these games. You feel what I'm saying? How you gonna feel about that? That ain't gonna feel good to me. And again, coming from a person that do not have them pieces, you feel what I'm saying? It's all good and dandy now until y'all kind of know a little bit. Well, you don't have that shit and you just losing to lose. You know what I mean? It's like, it's different. It hits different, bro. So, like, for us, it's like, we actually need this pick. y'all actually do not need this pick. Y'all have guys, bro. I mean, you just named two dudes right now that we fucking wish we had in Abdul Carter and Max Crosby, bro. Like, we wish we had them two dudes. So, you know what I mean? Like, if we would have got them type of two dudes in the first round, we'd be jumping for joy as Raider fans. So, if y'all, man, if y'all say y'all end on a nice little 2-game winning streak, who y'all play last game?
I believe it's Dallas.
Oh man, what? You beat us, then you go beat Dallas, and Jackson Dart played well in them games? Because you know Dallas is playing, you know what I mean? So y'all, I feel like I wouldn't, as a fan of y'all, like if I was a Giants fan, I wouldn't feel mad about that. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Raiders fan. Like,
I feel you.
Like, our guys playing well, you feel what I'm saying?
Like, I know Giants. I know nobody gonna feel me on this, but I'll take 2 good games these last 2 games. I'll take 2 good games rather than tanking for the number 1 pick. That's just
because, I mean, have you asked the question? But then I would ask this question too. I'd be like, all right, bro. So, like, say we tank, right? Mm-hmm. But what if the stink from Jackson Dart carry over the next year too? What?
That's my thing.
All the pieces we just traded for and all that mean nothing if Buddy sucks. Like, that's the whole thing, dog.
So I wanna ask, just to get more familiar with the Raiders side of things. How has Ashton Jeanty been panning out for y'all this season? I've seen bits and pieces, you know, of what Ashton Jeanty has looked like. You know, he was y'all first round pick, of course.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of Ashton Genty? What has he been for y'all? Because I know for us, like Abdul Carter, it ain't been all so good for us. So how
Right.
about for y'all? How's it been panning out?
Um, about as expected. Like I
Okay.
expected this to go down because I knew we did not have no offensive line to be drafting no running back. Like if you go back to some of my shit before, bro, I was vilified because I did not want to draft Ashton Genty. I was like some of the minority, not because I didn't like him, but more because I was like, bro, like we gonna take him, he gonna be struggling. Like you know what I mean? Like and I don't want to do that. I wanted the Buddy the Jets guy. You know what I mean? Or just somebody the Cleveland guy, but. Taking him, I will say, you start to I watch him and it's like, yeah, we have a piece. There's something here, you know what I mean? And he's not chopped cheese, but we gonna have to get an offensive line for him, and that's just evident. You know what I mean? Now it makes it easy. And I'll be honest with you, like at the beginning, bro, he was kind of getting on my nerves because he was kind of tiptoeing a little bit. You know what I mean? Behind the little this offensive line, you know, as a running back, sometimes you can lose your confidence and you don't trust the hole sometimes. But last week, you know, was one of them weeks he was like, fuck it, I'm running today. And when he decides I'm not tiptoeing, and when he decides to hit a hole, bro, it looked like last week. That's why. So that's some of the shit with him. Just learning, you know, the patience aspect of it and learning how to make your own hole. But yeah. Last week, Bears game, like when he decides to just fucking run and do his thing, that's how it's supposed to look. So I mean, even so, bro, even behind this god awful offensive line, like he's only like 200 something yards away from 1,000. So he already got 1,200 yards on this season. For me, I take to the bank. He got like 10, 12. He got 10 touchdowns. So I'm like, all right, bro. I you know, against this type of offensive line, this type of year, you got 10 tubs. Yeah, we can rock.
Yeah, and see, that's another thing. I don't know how Raider fans look at it, but you always got to remember too, like, man, these rookies, you can't always have that expectation that they just gonna come out the gate being who they're gonna become. You know, I know with Abdul Carter, man, like I ain't gonna hold you. I've been pissed at Abdul.
With him? Did you want him?
I'm gonna be real. Nah, what I really wanted to happen is, first of all, I wanted to get Shador.
Okay,
and I thought Shador was clear cut, like it was happening. So when we traded up a little in that back half in that second round, and we traded up to get in the first round, I was like, oh, it's happening. I thought it was Shador. And then when we got Dart, at first I was pissed. And I always say I keep the same energy, right? Because I was loud and about not wanting Jackson Dart. I could get in the car with Jackson Dart. I've seen enough to say, okay, I believe in Jackson Dart.
Okay.
And I also wanted Travis Hunter. Because I feel like, not that I really was a fan of him playing both ways, because I'm really not, but we need help in the secondary, and it's still right now we need help in the secondary.
Yeah.
Also, you look at our receivers, like we need help in the receiving game as well. So
him
it's just
him and
come on,
that would have been nice.
You know what I mean? So I'm looking at it from that standpoint, but I did say if Abdul was to turn out to be the guy that people said that he was going to be, then it's a win.
Oh, it's a slam dunk.
It's a win.
No cap, I would have took him too, you know, because we need some help for Max Crosby in a bad way. You know what I mean? Like all we got is Max, so I would have took Abdul too. But it's like, I feel you. You know, you just see with the rookies you get, bro. You just want to say like we got something. That's all That's all I want, bro. Like for Genty, there's been multiple times this year I've said like we got some. I never subscribed to the, you know, Ryan Clark shit, even though I did not agree with the pick. Right. I never said like he never had the it factor. Now, what pissed me off was people saying he was generational. That pisses me off. Like I hated that, bro. I hated that. I call myself a running back connoisseur, bro. Like that's my position. You feel what I'm saying? Like that is my shit. So like when people was like, "Oh man, bro, he's Barry Sanders," I'm like, "What the fuck are y'all talking about?" No, he is not. You know what I'm saying? He's a very good running back. He's not Adrian Peterson. He's not LaDainian Tomlinson. But he's a very good running back. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That is all right.
I love that you said that. I love that you said that because that was literally, I have a video that I put up in the off season that was like, listen, Abdul to me isn't generational. Everybody kept throwing this generational around. I'm like, yo, I don't see generational. Like, to me, coming out of college, Travis, I looked at as generational. Like,
yeah, because he's doing shit that hasn't been done in years. So that,
right. You know what I mean? Another title that's been thrown around, man, overused. Look, inside P-Town. This is my twin brother right here.
Man, what's going on, man?
He also does Carolina Panther content.
That's what I was about to say.
Well.
Panthers, hey, congrats. Y'all got a quarterback too. Y'all looking straight, man. Y'all looking straight.
Honestly, he don't even talk. He's on such like a cloud nine that
I'm already knowing.
He doesn't even talk to me about football unless I come.
Boy, feeling good. Y'all got a big game this week, though. Big ass game this week.
Real.
How you feel about Scatterboo?
Yo, Scat to me, he was somebody that I wanted in the offseason.
Okay.
He was somebody that I wanted. Scat to me is going to be a huge part of what I believe we are to become.
The identity.
People don't realize, like, Scat is one thing, but what I love about Scat so much is that you also have Tyrone Tracy Jr. See, I've been
wondering where he's been, bro. Where's he been?
Behind the shadows of Scat for most of the part of the season. You know what I mean? Scat has had that hot hand.
He had a good year last year, didn't he?
Yes. But I'll tell you this. These past few games, Tyrone Tracy Jr. has been looking like Tyrone Tracy Jr.
Okay. That's what I like to hear.
What I mean? So I'm looking at these teams that have these tandems in the backfield. Like, I'm looking at the Bears. They got DeAndre Swift and Monangai.
Mm-hmm.
The Detroit Lions.
Yeah, over there.
I'm looking at these teams and they run the ball very well. So for me, I see the same thing for us. I like Scat and Tyrone Tracy Jr. as the 1-2 punch.
I like that. I do like that.
And then what people forget is Scat can also add in the passing game as well. Like,
yes,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think Scat has a lot of promise. That physicality, man, is unmatched. And
I was a fan.
Tell,
I was a fan of him at Arizona State.
For sure. And you could tell, like, the team feeds off of him. Like, he not running away from the contact at all, man. Like, he will run you over in a heartbeat. And that's
now, I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of things you saying is playing into, what you want the identity to be. You talked about a defense. Yeah. And then you got a running back like Scat to set that tone. Like, it's just physical, gritty, bro. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at it. Exactly. Man, what's going on, DJ? I see my guy up in here. I see some of my guys in here, man. Alec up in here, man. What's going on with y'all, man?
Let's get to this chat just a little bit, man. I see y'all rocking in here, man. Please do me this favor as y'all tuned in. Listen, I want to say this real quick. I know this is not something that is often said, but I got to say it. Make no mistake about it. We understand what was happening this week, right? Like, we clearly are in situations that we don't want to be in. This is the toilet bowl for real. We ain't hiding that.
Mm-hmm.
But understand that when you could have, content creators that is up here still, talking about this team through the turmoil, I think it says a lot. Because this shit ain't as fun as it is when you're on the other side of things.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely not, bro.
So with that being said, man, please make sure that you not only like this stream, but you subscribe to us both, man. Subscribe to these channels. It's free. It takes 2 seconds to do at that. So go ahead and show love in that form, man. And listen, I always say it ain't gonna be like this forever. So whenever shit turns around, it's a party, and you don't want to be joining to the party late. So,
that's exactly that's what everybody asked. Why you still a Raiders fan? It's like, bro, I'm making content and shit, dog. I'm just gonna change all of a sudden, bro.
Yeah. So let me get to this chat real quick. I see y'all in here.
What's going on, man?
Let me see where we at. All right, Tony Shepard, man.
My guy, man, what's happening, Tony?
Salute, man. Giant salute to Tony. I see you. Again, Inside P-Town says, I do not know if y'all answered this yet, but each of you, what position is the priority for you guys in the offseason or draft? So, of course, I mean, the Raiders. He did say the quarterback.
Hey, bro, like, it's
position,
easy.
you
That's
know
all
what
I mean. I don't even
mean?
got to answer it, bro. It's
That's clear
quarterback,
cut.
quarterback. That's it.
I'll say for us, man. I'm really looking at the receiver position right now, and it's a little tricky because it's like I say that I'll go to sleep and I'll probably go on the defensive side of things.
Right.
So like, I'm really looking at the receiver position because Leak needs help for one.
I like Cardinal Tate for y'all, bro.
I like
really
Cardinal
do.
Tate, and I was just about to go there. I like
Cardinal
Cardinal Tate
Tate
as
for
well,
y'all.
man. Leak needs some help. Wandell needs some help. And I feel like until we get rid of what we are accustomed to, we're always going to be at the very best mediocre.
Okay.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Like I wanna go ahead and start developing a new receiving core that's gonna, complement what Leak already does.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. Cardinal Tate is that compliment for sure.
He's
Like I
that.
like Tyson for sure, but
Yeah.
Tyson more of he kind of like neighbors to me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I'll be like, I like Tate for sure. That would be
I
nice
like
to know.
Tate, man. Yeah, for sure. Rosetown Native says Raiders got to take a running back with one of them 4th round picks. We need that 1-2 punch.
This year is thin, bro. It's thin this year for running backs. Last year was a class. This year is kind of thin.
Inside P-Town says, I'm hoping my Panthers make a move for Crosby. So, listen, I want to know.
Hope gonna run out thin, man. Yeah. I'm telling you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm about to ask because all of a sudden everybody's saying, look, Crosby is available. I was just looking at a Dallas Cowboy content creator, and he's making a video about the possibility of getting Crosby. So hey, look, I know how it is because Dexter Lawrence was like that for us last year. So I know how it is.
Bro.
So, I mean, is that a thing? Is that even a thing, or are people just, going with the wind?
As sad as it is to maybe people outside the fan base, as ridiculous as it sounds, bro, he's retiring in these colors, bro. He's not leaving.
Yeah,
He's not leaving. Now, yesterday was one of them things where, like me personally, I seen a lot of Raider fans was like, man, you can't ask a competitor like Crosby to do that, man. And, he's played our last snap and, oh, man, the Raiders fucked up for this. I'm not, again, that's why I tell you, TP, I'm not on that same type of thinking. I was like, bro, if Max don't go sit his ass down somewhere, bro, go sit down. Like, what are you doing? Like, fuck. Like, bro, we didn't need none of this publicity. You over here storming out the fucking facility, bro. You could have did this undercover and all the extra shit, bro. Like, because realistically, he woke up this morning and was like, never mind. That's why I was like, bro, come on, dog. Like, we didn't even need to do all that goofy shit. So I was mad at him. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Oh,
man. So you looking at the video like we posted earlier, you like, man.
I'm like, all right, bro. Like, everybody like, man, I wouldn't be surprised if you asked the guy, you can't ask a guy like Max to do that. Big dog, like, this is what a lot of people seem to forget is what I'm saying. So me and my guys be different. Last year, we did what Max wanted to do. We hired AP. As much as I said I would have kept AP, I still would have kept him. But either way, we did what you wanted. We've done what Max has wanted a number of times, bro. Right. You feel what I'm saying? And he's played through injury. He's done these things. This is the very first time in Max's career where a GM was like, sit down, I got this. This is where I've been like, y'all Raider fans need to chill the fuck out, bro.
Yeah.
Because we have never had a GM in the entirety of Max's career to be like, hey, bro, nah. We're going to do shit my way. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why I'm happy for this because the GM is taking control now. We finally have that.
I like that perspective. I like that. Yeah, see, can't get mad at the GM for GMing.
Do his job. This is what he's supposed to do. Even if we beat y'all tomorrow, bro, even if we do that, I still think he made the right move. Still think he did what he was supposed to do because you see Max needed surgery. Bauer's knee ain't been right, bro. We need these dudes for bigger pushes, man. So it's I'm still with him.
See me, I think tanking pretty much goes like this. I think tanking don't really come from the players. I think the players are going to go out there. They're going to try to, build on stats. They're going to try to win the game, whatever.
It is their job.
It's their job. But when you see the coaching running 14 run plays in a row,
the fuck are we supposed to do, bro?
That's more like what I assume tanking looks like. So I'm with you. And I will say this with Crosby. You know what I do like seeing? I like seeing in the offseason Crosby and Brian Burns getting together.
Yes.
And them just,
I
sharpening
wanted
up the
Brian
tools.
from him too, man. I wanted him. I was
tell
mad
my
when y'all
brother,
got his ass. I was like, fuck,
Hey.
he's good, bro.
P, thank you for Brian Burns again, man. I appreciate it.
I know y'all happy with him, boy. I know
That's a
y'all
fact.
happy with him.
That's a fact. Our only Pro Bowler.
Is he?
Pro Bowler. Yeah.
Really? Not Dexter either? What's up with Big Dex?
That Dex, man.
Uh-oh. We got drama over there, bro.
This Dex is I don't want to be dramatic, but this is just the first thing that comes to mind. Like Dex has been like one of the biggest disappointments, not because like he's just bad or awful or anything like that, but because what they say, with great power comes great responsibility, right? Like you just have a better expectation for Dex.
Yeah.
What he was last year, how dominating he was last year, and really just not just last year, who he's been.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't been that. And there's a few things. I mean, one of the things is I noticed very early that he came in to camp like big, like overweight. That was one thing. Two, Shane Bowen, I don't believe, and a lot of us Giant fans don't believe that he was lined up in where he should have been, right over center. They were trying to, I feel like they were just experimenting too much, and you kind of put him out his element. And a lot of the times, man, I paid a lot of attention to Dex, man, and he just ain't really been taking over of these opportunities that he once had. So
interesting. I need him to do that shit this week. I mean, he got Alex Kappa at center tomorrow, boy. Yeah, you better eat. You know what I mean? You gotta eat.
But see, that just adds on to the what I'm saying. Like I still want to see Dex like go, because last week Dex looked fine. Okay. Like Dex was doing his thing. So like.
See, and I want that. I need that tomorrow, man. I need that tomorrow. Now, look, I will say this just to finish on that point of like what the tanking is. I'm right with you, bro. Like players, like this is the thing where people sometimes get confused. And I feel like you do this too, and get confused with my things. I look at shit from both sides. I mean, I played the game, so I know what the player should look like. And then, of course, I'm still looking at it from the organizational side, bro, because at the end of the day, all these players can leave and dip on out. I'm still gonna be a fan of this team, regardless of however many dudes come through here. So
right.
It's you have to look at it with the balance, bro. Like you understand that the players are never going to tank or do all that because they got film that needs to be watched. I mean, shit. I mean, other coaches gonna watch that film in case they're a free agent or whatever. We said it's a job, but if the organization standpoint, that's their job too. What the fuck it look like for me if I got picked 4 and I can't get a head coach? Now the owner looking at me like, hey, dog, you don't know what you're doing. No, sirree. Not me, dog. I'm gonna get that head coach and so be it. You know what I mean? Let the chips fall where they may, but I will do everything in my power to make sure my tenure is successful. So you gotta look at it from both sides, bro.
So on the offensive side, I mean, is it a mixture of the offensive line and quarterback play, or like what's going on with y'all? What is the story?
If you look at it from the outside in, you'll be like, bro, it's the O-line. The O-line is booty. Okay. They're not, bro. Geno Smith causes a lot of his interceptions. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you like the offensive line is great, but like, our starting left tackle's out. One of our guys, Jackson Powers Johnson, been out for weeks. You know what I mean? Like, we just had a rookie that's been inserted, and he's our best fucking lineman. Pete has not wanted to play these guys. You know what I mean? We got guys in the background that Pete has not wanted to play. That's been our problem with Pete Carroll as the nation. We like, bro, we're losing. Like, where the fuck are the rookies at? And he's not playing them. So once he's been inserted, we've looked better. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden now all the fans are like, see, you put in the rookie. Where has he been with all the other mixture of young talent that's now hurt? But when they were in, we could have been having him in. You know what I mean? So like, we got better. But like, as of right now, like, we don't have the athletes. It is what it is. Like, tomorrow, bro, Brian Burns should eat because we have Stone Forsythe at left tackle. Like, there should be no way Brian Burns don't flash across my screen tomorrow, bro. No way.
Got you.
And I'm not just saying that because I want the tank. It's like, bro, I watched fucking Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter get busy last week when they wanted to, bro.
Yeah,
So,
right.
You know what I mean? And then Alex Kappa, he was playing guard. He had to get shifted to center because we got so many injuries. Like shit hurt.
Okay.
Starting center is on IR now. You know what I mean? He's gone. So he had to, and Jackson Powers was the other backup, but he's hurt too. So now Kappa got to slide over to center. He ain't been terrible, right? He ain't like for what you expect. But going against Dexter Lawrence and shit, like that's lunch meat. That's lunch meat, bro. So right, we have problems at right tackle too. Like this is the same right tackle we had last year with DJ Glaze, but he's the type where you like next year I wouldn't be surprised if he playing guard and we get another like right tackle type of shit.
Okay.
So
was he like a slow feet type of guy?
Yeah, bro. Like when it comes to them quick dudes, like he ain't got that. Like shit. I mean, now Khalil Mack is Khalil Mack, but Khalil Mack eats his lunch 24/7, dog. You know, Nick Benito and all that shit. Like he can't fuck with them type of dude. That's why I think we gonna struggle tomorrow with them edges because we don't have the speed, the foot quickness for them dudes, bro. So we might struggle. We might struggle on the edge for sure. I wouldn't be surprised. But Geno causes a lot of his own sacks, bro. He doesn't run. You're gonna see it tomorrow. He don't run. He like pressure comes and he don't move out the way. Like he just folds. And you be like, dog, like move, run. And he don't do it.
Man, see, I feel like y'all won the tanking battle because that's
but this been all year. This been since week 1, bro. Like he don't handle pressure good at all. There's a stat that came out. You know, everybody like, oh man, the O-line sucks, but it's pressure to sack ratio. You feel what I'm saying? So basically, the stat it shows how much of the sacks are responsible by the quarterback. How much is the quarterback helping that, bro? Geno Smith rank at the bottom. He ranks at the fucking bottom of helping his O-line in pressure situations. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he don't move. So, this is where we are.
I see Mike Love saying that both tackles giving up double-digit sacks.
Yes. Oh, bro, Stone Forsythe got 11. DJ Glaze got 10. Yeah.
I think Stone Forsythe, I could have sworn that we was trying to get him this offseason.
Y'all lucky I didn't. boy. Now, granted, he's played better than he usually has, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's played worse than the 11 sacks he's given up, and this is a good year for him. So that's how down in the dumps we are at injury wise. Injury wise, that's why we like that.
Okay. Ooh, so yeah, that's I ain't gonna lie, man. This defensive line, I think they're gonna try to go for it, man. Like
they can eat tomorrow. I've been telling Giants fans, bro, like y'all so confident, like our tackles are not good. Like they're not good.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. See, even with us, our offensive line has actually been playing pretty good throughout like the total of the season. But it always happens, man. When Andrew Thomas goes down, it's like it's just like a Lego effect, man. Like shit just starts looking bad. So Andrew Thomas,
I was gonna ask about that. So he's gone. I know there were some people that was shaky on Andrew, but like a little bit. Well, there were some people that was looking at him and he was like, oh, he got to play a little better or something. Has he played? Is he good? I don't know what the deal with him is.
He should be a fucking Pro Bowler. I don't know. I don't know what they talking about. Like again, you can hear all types of shit from Giants.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
nothing surprises me these days, man.
I'm surprised. I'm like, I thought he was good.
When you losing, bro, they throw stones at everybody, man.
Yeah.
Andrew Thomas, bro, he's him. And I honestly believe he should have been a Pro Bowler. But again, when he's down, it gets a little just like Stinny. We got Stinny and John Michael Smith, who's our starting center. He's out. And then now we're going to have Stinny in there and Stinny's ass. Like, I'm going to just call it how I see it. Marcus Membo, again, who I mentioned earlier, who's the rookie that we drafted. He's somebody who I'm interested in seeing.
First start or what?
First start versus Dallas, I think, was the last time that we've seen Marcus Membo outside of the offseason.
Okay.
But I mean, so far so good, especially for a rookie. I mean, he's only going to get better. Everyone loves what Marcus Membo has looked like so far. So depth is not a thing that we're used to, especially on the offensive line. So it's just like that's another thing that I'm going to be watching is how he looks. But and then you got Jermaine Illuminor, who you gotta look, when it comes to paying some guys, he's one of the guys, man, that you gotta consider.
Oh, his contract's coming up, huh?
Yeah, yup. So he's been good.
You know, from experience, bro. Like he's cool. You know, you feel
Right.
like you could get better from Jermaine, but at the same time, you're like, I would pay him just for the floor type shit.
You said it. He's cool. Like I'm not gonna sit here overhype it. Like he's cool. And for Giant fans, cool is amazing because our offensive line for years, like this is the best offensive line play we have seen in a long ass time.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
For us, like, you know, we love it, but I don't know. I don't think our offensive line is going to look good either. But if you let Jackson Dart be Jackson Dart, then I believe that you could kind of work your way around certain things. And then Crosby is not playing, so that also helps you out.
I was just gonna tell you right here, bro, for your channel and for your Giants people, bro. If 98's not on the field, ain't nothing you got to worry about. Jackson Dart gonna have all that. Hey, he gonna be. Hey, he gonna be back there making a sandwich. TP, he gonna be back there chilling, texting his girl, doing whatever he want to do, bro. Because if 98 is not on the field, bro, we don't generate pressure. That's why 98 has to play 99% of the snaps. Wow. That's why everybody be like, "Oh, he's this," and he is that great of a player where he can do that. That's the thing. Like, but you look around all the top 5. What other top 5 edge rusher plays 99% of the snaps? None of them. Not even Myles Garrett does that, bro, because he's forced. We have nobody else. There's nobody. Yeah. Tyree Wilson, chop cheese, bro. Chop cheese. There's nothing. We have nothing. So as far as that, so I'd be surprised if we do so. I will be surprised if we get pressure tomorrow. I'll tell you that. I'll be really surprised. Man.
So there's a guy that I'm gonna throw in here in this conversation. I mean, he's on IR as well. He's not playing, but Kayvon Thibodeau.
Oh,
would y'all be interested in someone like a Kayvon Tibbs?
Shit, he's better than Tyree Wilson, so I'll fuck with that for sure. Man, you know, I would definitely like Tibbs, to be honest with you, because we do need somebody on the other side of Max. Now, if we don't get a quarterback, I'm on Ruben Bain territory, bro, on the draft is where I'm at. Because Max just needs some help, bro. Like, if we're not going to go offense,
where's Ruben Bain from? Where's he from?
Miami. He a Miami DN.
Miami, okay.
Yeah, so he I like him. I know a lot of people like that Arvell Reese too, but shit, I like DNs. But are y'all trying to get rid of Thibodeau? Is that I mean, y'all got Abdul.
So I'll tell you this. Me personally, I'm not, right? Like, I'm a Tibbs fan. I think that he's a big part of what makes this defense, I would say, when they become special. Like, I think that he would be a big part of it because the different tools. Like, to me, he's the most complete DN that we have on this roster. But you think about the different tools that you're able to get into when you have Burns, Tibbs, and Abdul. Like, to me, that's what makes you special. If you get rid of Tibbs, I just think you take away from that. But I will say, as far as health is concerned, man, Tibbs has just not been able to give us a year where he stays on the field.
And that's the worst thing, bro.
That's
the worst thing
to me. That to me. And I think it's just hard to not think about trading Tibbs when that is on the table. So
yeah. Because that's been a problem for a lot of the guys that we get rid of. You know, Malcolm Kuntz that we had. He was supposed to be, you know, the Robin, the Max, but it's been disappointing this year, bro. I think he got like 1 or 2 sacks, but he tore his ACL last year, so he's trying to get back to it. But you know, it's tough. So we don't have that. Now let me ask you about y'all defense real quick, because realistically, I've been seeing some things where this is what scares me. I heard that y'all don't have a good rush defense, right? I heard y'all don't have a good rush defense.
I could see. I know. I could see why they say that. They're not lying when they say that. And
that scares me, bro, because if you let him, Buddy's gonna have like $120. Like if you let him, like, and I don't want that for me. Oh, I want to see him finish well because I want to see him get 1K. But it's like, damn, bro, like if he's the type of running back, like as the game go on, motherfuckers just don't want to start tackling that. You know what I mean? So that will play into our factor.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, and I'm gonna just tell you the real. We fucking soft, man.
Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, we ain't getting off no blocks. Like we ain't you again, when I talk about the dogs, like you don't have people on the defensive side of the ball that is just pursuing and flying to the ball, that wants to get like they nose dirty, man. We don't have that. I think that you bring in the right guy who can help build the culture and put these guys in the best position. I think you could get that out of some of these players, but as it stands right now, man, like, it's not it, man. Like, I say anybody with a running game, expect a good running performance because we don't like the bang, man. And so somebody like a Genty,
that scares me, bro. That scares me.
Yeah,
because seeing him break tackles like that's real. That shit is legit, bro. Like, if you see his highlights this year, bro, like, and you see just a little bit of it, that's only a fraction. Like, that's what he does. I will say that his contact balance and breaking tackles, I ain't seen no shit like that in a minute. So I will say that.
That right there is like the worst thing that we could face defensively. I'm telling you, bro. Like, don't be surprised if Genty has one of those games or even one of those highlights where it's just like, oh shit. Don't be surprised.
Okay,
because he could, yeah. Because
hearing that, bro, hey, y'all hear that, Raider fans? All right, they motherfuckers, they don't tackle well, and against our guy, you know how our guy runs. So at this point, it's bad.
Nope. But listen, man, we are pushing up on an hour, and I really hate y'all. I feel like I could do this shit for a whole nother hour, for real.
Yeah, this is a combo, bro. This is one.
But I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. My wife told me, yo, look, you got a good hour and some change, and then it's a wrap.
Ain't lying to me, boy. Hey, I just got a new baby on the way.
Congratulations, man.
You know, it's his first Christmas. He downstairs playing with his toys and stuff.
Yeah, I know how that go.
Wrapping it up.
Yeah. But listen. I guess, you know, it's funny because I want to pull this up too, because this is the mood that I know that everyone is pretty much in, man. But in a way, I mean, it is still an important game, man. An important game for us too. This is something that I seen earlier, and I get it, man. This is the mood that we are in.
I want to lose this game more than you ever could. No way, I want to lose even more. I'm the king of losing here. I want to lose.
So I get it, y'all. I get it. That's the reality of it. I get this is the toilet bowl. But it is going to be interesting to see, man, how this thing pans out. And let's see how they maneuver, man. Like, it's just interesting in that way, man. But I want Rundown, man. I want you to have your closing words, man. Please let the people know where they could go to your channel and subscribe to you. I always say that as Giant fans, it is super important, man, to keep our ears to other teams and other content creators as well, so we can know what's going on their end. And I'm going to go ahead and vouch, man. Like, Rundown, he's definitely one of the dopest Raider content creators, man, that I've been listening to. And I'm not saying that because he's up here. Y'all know how I give it up. You know, if you up here, it's because I listen to what you're doing. So please, you know, let them know where they could, you know, subscribe to you and your closing words.
Man, I appreciate that, man, 100%. Like I said, Shane, that we got to end it. And like you said, Shane, we got to end it. But, you know, wifey's going to go ahead and get at us. But if you want to get some more Raider content, man, if you're a Giants fan, but you just want to stay tapped in on the West Coast around here on this side, man, then go ahead and tap into @the Raider Rundown on YouTube. Right now we're at 2985 for our subscribers, man. I'm trying to get to 3K right now, so I'm on the push for 3K. So right now I'm on 2985, trying to get there. We almost there. Once I do it, I'm gonna have a little jersey giveaway, so it's gonna be dope, man. But make sure you guys, hey, if you're a Raider fan, you know what I always say, man. If you're sitting here and you're watching me and I got a guest, make sure you show that love that way, as always, man. So much respect. Hopefully tomorrow, you know, we get an outcome that we like, Raider fans. We get an outcome we like. But it should be a very interesting game nonetheless, man. But again, I appreciate you for having me on this mug.
Yes, sir, man. And I'm going to second that, man. I'm going to second that. Look, we'll see. We'll see. I can't even tell you what I believe is going to happen because I really just don't know. Man. It is the Giant thing for us to go out there and look spectacular. But, you know, you just never know, man. New York Giants salute to each and every one of you. I hope you all have a very peaceful and healthy and good night. We will holler at y'all soon. And until next time, fee fi, fo fum. Peace.
If I don't do nothing, I'ma ball and provide. Wifey said the only side piece she support is the piece on my side.
Yeah.
Everything gon' be fine. Rooting for her while she battling a bag for my time. They say Virginia's for lovers, yeah, they lovers of crime. It's hate here like lovers of crime.